1133 in Buffalo. We have Joe Foley, President of the Buffalo Firefighters Union.
All right.
Thank you, Joe. And we also have Richard Lipsitz, a member of the Western New York Area Labor Federation Executive Board and also a business agent for Teamsters 264. Thank you, Dick. Before we get into what's going on with this employer, be sure before you leave tonight, sign the million-member pledge card supporting the Employee Free Choice Act. It's being circulated. Be sure you sign that. If you don't sign that, we'll be back in the work group looking for that signature. Our chief stewards and picket captains, you need to be at the hall between the hours of 5 p.m. and 12 midnight on Saturday, so we can get the picket signs in your hands and any other information we have. What's that? We also have NYSNA from the New York State Nurses Association here to support our efforts. Thank you. We also have Jan Borman, former president of CWA 1122. Thank you, Jan. If I missed anybody, my deepest apologies. It clearly wasn't intentional. But we clearly we support and are thankful to you showing up and supporting this fight. If we are on strike, all members should report to their permanent report locations Monday morning. And let's get into really what we're here about. I want to take us back to December 19th of 2002. And that was the day this company blatantly violated our contract and they laid off our members. And from that point, this company has earned a strike. And they're going to get one if they don't meet and deal with our issues. What I want to do, first of all, the collective bargaining agreement. We must realize that that agreement is designed to protect this group tomorrow. It's designed to protect our collective group tomorrow. We're in today. We've got today. And in looking at these issues, we need to get beyond today. And we need to look at the big picture. Think long term. There's two issues right now that are on that table that we will not agree to. CWA will not agree to a contract that does not protect our work, our benefits, our retirement security, and our standard of living. And right now this company is far away from meeting those issues. When we all started working for this employer, we all thought it was a career opportunity. And we thought we were going to be here for 30 years, and we were going to be able to retire, and we were going to be able to take care of our families. This is a career job, and we need to make sure we keep it a career job. And this is what's happening. As of 2003, we're down 13,000. 13,000 workers since 2003. 20,000 workers since 2000. Verizon's business is growing. Their revenue is up. They're the major player in the telecommunication industry, but our numbers are going down. There's something fundamentally wrong with that, and that's what's going on today. And we're going to fix that. How are we going to do it? Just what we're doing here today, and if need be, we're going to walk off the job until we get what we need. There's an estimate of $100 million in payroll that is leaving this district. $100 million in our work has left this bargaining unit since 2000. That's wrong, and that needs to be fixed. We want the work to stay in New York. We want New York labor to do New York work. That's our bargaining unit work, and we want those jobs. And we need this company to commit to that. And we need this company to commit to the communities we serve. $5.5 billion in profit. $5.5 billion in profit. Their profits are up another 12% this year. But we're sitting at the table today with a retrogressive package in front of our bargaining team. We have the most productive labor force in this industry, in this country. We have a high level of skill and expertise, and that agreement, those proposals need to show that they are committed to this labor force. As we move along here, as our numbers continue to go down, so does our bargaining power. If our bargaining power goes down, our benefits are at risk, our wages are at risk, our retirement security is at risk, our standard of living is at risk. And that's what we need to stop. It's about bargaining power. And there is strength in numbers. The company, let's go back. How many people have they hired since 2000? I think 0. I think most of our members are right around the 15-year range. So that puts us into about 2023 when we want to retire. If our numbers continue to go down, it's going to make that difficult. On the table today is not only a lack of commitment to bring that work back to New York and stop the work from leaving New York, is a retrogressive health care proposal specific to any member that wants to retire after January of 2009, you will pay your health care benefits. That's what's on the table. Now think about this. If our bargaining power continues to erode and go down, and the company is able to get cost shift of health care premiums to our retirees, in 2023, when the majority of us are ready to leave this company, there will be no health care benefit. There will be no pension benefit. And that's what's going on here. This company wants to reduce our payroll, wants to move our work out of this state, and wants to get rid of this bargain for labor in Western New York here. In fact, all across the state. And that's by design. And we've seen it. And that's got to stop. And that's what these negotiations are all about. $5.5 billion. Western New York has delivered for this company and will continue to deliver for this company. For them to show up at the bargaining table and not commit to this workforce is dead wrong, and we're not going to have it. We're going to fix it. Oh! It's like a football game. And we've said that the object in the game of football is to break the other team's will to resist you. Let's go back, 1971. 7.5 months. They didn't break our brothers and sisters from yesterday. They didn't break that will. And we won that game. Yeah! 1989 was another football game. They tried to break our will. 17.5 weeks. Cost shift to health care. We ain't having it. We won that game. Yeah. And it's going to take an effort from every one of us standing here, every one of us that chose not to come tonight, the community support, the political support, to turn this negotiations around. $5.5 billion, a retrogressive proposal. That is dead wrong. We're fed up. We're fed up with corporate America beating down the middle class. It's got to stop. This country is about the middle class. Look what's going around us. And CWA is going to lead the fight in these negotiations.